Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the academic procession and the Chancellor.
I declare that the 636th Convocation of McMaster University for the conferring of degrees is now in session.
Please be seated. Good morning and welcome. I am Dr. Susan Ty, and I have the privilege to serve as McMaster University Provost and Vice President Academic. This morning, I also have the great pleasure of acting as your Master of Ceremonies and welcoming all of you, graduates and guests, to this convocation ceremony. On behalf of the university, I would like to recognize and acknowledge that we today meet on the traditional territories of the Mississauga and Haudenosaunee nations, and within the lands protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement. We must remember that we all have a role in upholding the spirit of this agreement, which urged us for peaceful sharing of Earth's resources. We must also not forget that merely acknowledging on our presence on these traditional lands is only a small step on our shared path towards reconciliation. I challenge you to consider how you can foster reconciliation among the many peoples that inhabit these lands. I would like to start today's proceedings by acknowledging some notable leaders joining me on stage today. Our Chancellor, Ms. Santee Smith, President and Vice Chancellor, Dr. David Farrar, Vice President, Operations and Finance, Ms. Sahir Fazilet, Vice Provost and Dean of Graduate Studies, Dr. Steve Ranilovic, Dean of DeGroote School of Business, Dr. Khalid Hassanain, Associate Deans, Chairs, Directors, faculty members, and honored guests. Before we start our formal program, I kindly ask you, all those in the hall, to switch off any electronic device that may ring or beep during the ceremony. I would now like to call upon our Chancellor, Ms. Santee Smith, to deliver her own welcoming remarks and deliver the Thanksgiving address.
Niawe. Thank you, Provost Tai. Sego, Sewaguego. Greetings, everyone. Welcome, honored guests, staff, families, friends, colleagues, and McMaster University faculty members, and most importantly, graduands. What an exciting day to share and to celebrate accomplishments and to extend our gratitude. I'm pleased to share with you the Ohandu Galiwategwe, the words spoken before all else, also called the Thanksgiving Address, spoken in Gaingeha, the Mohawk language. Se watohosios ne gat ne galiwesa, ne ona ne angalihohetste ne ganawala donsula. These words of wisdom aim to bring our minds and hearts together in acknowledgement, to give thanks, to affirm our interdependence, to cultivate compassion and kindness to all entities, and to remind us of our responsibilities for sustaining nature's delicate balance and to encourage peaceful coexistence in alignment with the immensity of creation. Dayetinu walara ne ongwe su'a e to nayonta haget ne nagwat nagula. We offer greetings and gratitude to the people, human beings, our ancestors, our family and friends, so be it in our minds. Dayetinu walara ne yetini stoha johunjade e to nayonta haget ne nagwat nagula. We give thanks to Mother Earth, for she provides us with everything that we need to survive and thrive. So be it in our minds. Dayetinu walado ne gane galunyo eto nayonta haget ne nagwat nagula. We offer greetings and gratitude to the waters, from the oceans to the streams, to the waters in our body, to the water that quenches our thirst. Water is life, so be it in our minds. Dayetinu walado ne gongjonk su'a eto nayonta haget ne nagwat nagula. We give thanks to the fish life, who help to purify the waters and to provide us with nourishment, so be it in our minds. Dayetinu walado ne yotunduni eto nayonta haget ne nagwat nagula. We offer greetings and our gratitude to the plant life, from the grasses to the medicines which purify and strengthen our bodies, so be it in our minds. Dayetinu walado ne odzit no wasu'a eto nayonta haget ne nagwat nagula. We give thanks to all of the insects who help to pollinate the plants and sustain life, so be it in our minds. Dayetinu walado ne jon hekwe eto nayonta haget ne nagwat nagula. We offer greetings and gratitude to our sustenance foods for providing us with nourishment and the medicine that they share with us. So be it in our minds. Dayetinu walado ne wahyariyunta eto nayonta haget ne nagwat nagula. We give greetings and acknowledgement to the fruit life who help to nourish our bodies, so be it in our minds. Dayetinu walado ne gondirio eto nayonta haget ne nagwat nagula. We offer greetings and gratitude to the animals, many who sacrifice their lives to help sustain us, who are our teachers and guides, so be it in our minds. Dayetinu walado ne zitdon ongu'a eto nayonta haget ne nagwat nagula. We give thanks to all of the birds whose beautiful singing help to uplift our spirit and bring peace and calm to our hearts, so be it in our minds. Dayetinu walado ne galunda ongu'a eto nayonta haget ne nagwat nagula. We give thanks to every species of tree. We cannot live without the oxygen they provide us. Their roots and sap provide nourishment and cleansing for our body, and we are grateful for their shelter and shade, so be it in our minds. Dayetinu walado ne ladu jower la warnier eto nayonta haget ne nagwat nagula. We offer greetings and gratitude to the circulating winds who travel the earth, bringing new life and breath. Through observing the winds, we recognize the cycling of seasons and messages about the environment, so be it in our minds. Dietinuolaro ne ladiwerlas eto nayonta haget ne naguat nigula. We give thanks to the grandfather thunderers for purifying the air and awakening the earth and awakening us. The powerful voice of lightning and thunder bring on the replenishing and renewing rains. So be it in our minds. Datsi dawanuwalaro ne anjangeni galakwa eto nayonta haget ne naguat nigula. We offer greetings and gratitude to our eldest brother's son, who appears consistently each morning to provide us with sunshine, protection, and energy for all living entities. So be it in our minds. Dietinuwalaro ne asatanega wat nirele eto nayonta haget ne naguat nigula. We give thanks to Grandmother Moon for lighting up the nighttime sky and for her powerful pull on our waters, governing of cycles, women, and birth. So be it in our minds. Dietinuwalaro ne yodzisto warlunyo eto nayonta haget ne naguat nigula. We give greetings and thanks to the stars, to the cosmos, for providing us with direction, guidance, and for dazzling our eyes when we look into the nighttime sky. So be it in our minds. Dietinuwalaro ne deyonkiyadadam eto nayonta haget ne naguat nigula. We give thanks to our protectors, our spiritual guardians, who provide clarity of mind and peace in our hearts. So be it in our minds. Datsi dawanuwalaro ne gansant stansa lagowa sa oyela eto nayonta haget ne naguat nigula. We give thanks to all creation, the great mystery, the immense creative energy that lives and moves in every entity and that lives and moves in all of us. Daeto ni gawanage, daeto. This humble acknowledgement is a reminder of the immensity of the creative living universe of which we are a small part. It frames our responsibilities as protectors of nature and active upholders of skana, which means peace and balance. Peace and balance within ourselves and in relation to our kin, community, and environment. And we are grateful to be present in this moment, in acknowledgement and celebration of all of your achievements, and to recognize each graduate for the energy, the dedication, the perseverance in your journey to complete your degree at McMaster University. It's an exciting day for all of you who are graduating, and often it's more exciting for the people who have supported you, in many cases played a key role in you graduating today. So we would like to acknowledge the special care, support, guidance from family, friends, colleagues, and the McMaster faculty and staff. Graduates, you have achieved a great deal to be here. Celebrate, be reflective, enjoy this time, soak it all in, and we look forward to what your future life experiences may bring to this world. Yoyanale. Congratulations to the class of 2023. Please enjoy the ceremony.
Thank you, Chancellor Smith. I would now like to introduce the Dean of the DeGroote School of Business, Dr. Khalid Hassanein, to make his own welcoming remarks and then present the honorary degree recipient.
Thank you, Dr. Tai. I'm honored to be here, and it's my great privilege to share this very special moment with you. Now, as I left home this morning, my wife gave me some marching orders. She said, I want to hear some oomph in your speech. So I'll do my best. You can score me later. So, the DeGroote class of 2023, congratulations, you made it. I know what it feels like to sit in your seat, to be roped and full of excitement, surrounded by your peers. I know the joy you feel taking photos with your family and acknowledging the tremendous accomplishments and sacrifices that led you to this day, this seat, and this very special moment. So allow me to share some of the wisdom I've accumulated over the years when it comes to convocations. I know I have the wisdoms here, so. Do not trip on the edge of the carpet on your way up to the stage. And important. Only follow the person in front of you if they know where they're going. And most importantly, let your parents take as many photos as they want. They have certainly earned this right. So graduation is a time of hope, excitement, and anticipation for the future. Now it's time for you to go out on your own to start your own adventure. Remember that you're not alone. Look around you at the peers and colleagues that have been with you over the last several years. You studied together, attended class together, stayed up late to complete assignments together, and supported one another during challenging times. This same degree community will be with you as you transition beyond our campus and into the world as fellow DeGroote and McMaster alums that you can always connect with and rely on. No matter what is on the horizon for you, as you head out into the business world, I hope you take with you a strong sense of community from your time at DeGroote and McMaster. McMaster University is a special place for me. I have been here for almost 23 years, and throughout this time, I've had the privilege of seeing many cohorts graduate. Throughout my career, I have looked back at my time as a student with deep affection. Those experiences of learning and growing, surrounded by peers, staff, and faculty, have helped shape who I am today. I encourage you to keep growing and engaging in lifelong learning. Seek knowledge, whether it's formal education or learning from mentors and those around you. Look to the staff and faculty, experts who were dedicated to your success during your time with us and who will continue to support you as you move forward. Take with you the experiences and skills you gained both inside and outside of the classroom. Things like creative problem solving, collaboration, critical thinking, and a global perspective. In the age of AI, these human differentiating skills will serve you well in any career you pursue. Today, you join the more than 23,000 DeGroote alumni and 220,000 McMaster alumni in 140 countries around the globe. They are cabinet ministers, business leaders, scientists, university presidents, Hollywood actors, Olympians, astronauts, and Nobel laureates. The DeGroote Alumni Network is a powerful network of people, and I hope you'll continue to strengthen these ties. At DeGroote, our vision is to open minds, transform lives, build sustainable communities, and contribute to positive change in business and society. One way we are doing this is by inspiring the next generation of thought and business leaders like yourself. So as you venture out into the workforce, I hope that you will continue to live the DeGroote values of collaboration, community, inclusivity, innovation, and integrity. I look forward to seeing what lies ahead for each of you in years to come, and each of you are the next generation of leaders who will inspire, impact, and transform business and society. So once more, the DeGroote class of 2023, congratulations, and I wish you a bright future. I would like now to present our honorary degree recipient. Chancellor Smith, by the authority of the Senate of McMaster University, I have the honor to present Paul Douglas. Paul Douglas built a distinguished career in Canadian finance on the foundation of 2 McMaster degrees. He earned his Bachelor of Commerce degree at McMaster in 1976 and his MBA 2 years later. He began his professional career at TD Bank, where he would stay for the next 4.5 decades, until his retirement in April of this year, at which time he became a special advisor to the CEO of TD Bank. Mr. Douglas established a diverse career path at the bank, working in corporate banking, investment banking and risk management. As the group head of Canadian business banking at his retirement, he was a member of the senior executive team at TD and provided leadership to the TD Bank, including small business and commercial banking, as well as TD Auto Finance. He is also a former chair of TD's Diversity Leadership Council subcommittee on promoting and enhancing a supportive environment for gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender customers and employees, leaving a lasting positive impact on the corporate culture inclusiveness. Our university has benefited significantly from Mr. Douglas's commitment to his alma mater as both a volunteer and a philanthropist. Within the DeGroote School of Business, he has served as a member of the Business Advisory Council and as a guest lecturer. At the university level, he served for more than a decade as a member of our Board of Governors. Joining in 2010, he would serve as chair of the Audit and Finance Committee and as a member of the Nominating Committee, as well as the Executive and Governance Committee. He was vice chair of the board at 2 different times and served as chair of the Board of Governors from 2017 to 2019. He is now an honorary governor. The Douglas family has also had a significant impact at McMaster through its philanthropy, contributing to a variety of projects and areas off campus, most notably through the creation of the Douglas Family Chair in Gastroenterology in 2017 and the Douglas Family Chair in Nutrition Research in 2021. Chancellor Smith, Paul Douglas is an accomplished leader in Canadian banking and finance and someone who has dedicated himself to making McMaster a better university through the commitment of his own time and resources. I present Mr. Douglas to you today so that you may increase his number of McMaster degrees from 2 to 3 by conferring upon him the degree a Doctor of Laws honoris causa.
Paul Douglas, by the authority of the McMaster University Senate, I have the great pleasure to confer upon you the degree Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges pertaining to that degree at McMaster University. Congratulations. You can sign over here. You sign the I would now like to invite Dr. Douglas to give the convocation address.
Chancellor Smith, President and Vice Chancellor Farrar, distinguished members of the Academy, honored guests, graduates, family and friends. I'd like to begin by thanking McMaster and the Senate for conferring this honor on me. Even though my relationship began with Mac over 50 years ago, my student number still rolls off my tongue faster than my phone number. I have deep feelings about this institution. I received my formal education here, but much more. Adolescence ended and adulthood began here. The very best part of my time at McMaster was meeting my wife, Susan. And while I can't credit my marriage to McMaster, I am forever grateful that we met and fell in love in the safe and exciting environment that McMaster provided us. We grew up together here. My time on the Board of Governors and my relationship with the DeGroote School only deepened my affection for McMaster. All to say, this honorary degree has great meaning for me. I struggled with what to say to you this morning. In writing my address, I was very conscious of the impact it would have on you. I have attended many convocations, but I can't remember the name of a single honorary degree recipient, nor the content of any of their speeches. And it is highly likely that I will have exactly the same impact on you. Therefore, it seemed to me that the best gift I could give you on the day of your graduation is a very short speech and some career advice that might be useful should you remember any of it. Let me start by congratulating all of you. I still remember my excitement as each new year began. The work and occasional drudgery of assignments and studying, the pressures of deadlines and impending exams, the tiredness and the stress, the joy of work well done, and the inevitable reckoning of effort not put in. All of these I am sure you have shared, and today is a day to celebrate your success with your friends and families. It is well earned. Congratulations. While not all of you would have majored in accounting or finance, I am sure all of you are familiar with the concepts of depreciation and depletion. So, you should realize that the degrees you receive today are at their highest value today, and that they are depleting assets. Your degree is evidence from a highly respected business school that you have sufficient mastery in the field of business and have demonstrated the intelligence, hard work, and discipline to be an excellent candidate for any job you may apply for. From now on, the knowledge that you have may become dated as time goes by, and your employer or potential employer will increasingly be far more interested in what you have done since you graduated and less interested in your degree. This is not bad news. Like any long-term asset, value is maintained from continual investment. Just doing your job will be the bulk of that investment. To work is to learn. But in addition, you need to be constantly curious and invest in new knowledge. To be successful in business, you need to understand the world around you, the political, societal, and technological trends and changes that are happening near and far. You need to have a view on what that means in your business and to your career, and how to take advantage or protect yourself from those trends and happenings. That takes judgment. I think the most underappreciated fact about business is that the most important success factor is not expertise in accounting or finance or any other discipline. It is about people. All business is people business. Talk to any successful salesperson. Understanding your product or service is important, but understanding the person you are selling to is everything. There is room for solitary performers in business, but for the vast majority of us, interpersonal skills are paramount for a successful career. I have worked for the TD Bank for 47 years, starting as a management trainee and ending up as part of the senior executive team. Most of my career was on the front line winning and maintaining business. I can tell you that as much as the academic content I received at McMaster was critical to my work, the people side of the business has been far more important, both with clients and colleagues. Don't worry, I'm almost finished. I am frequently asked for career advice, which I am usually reluctant to give, because unless I know the person asking for the advice very well, I don't feel comfortable providing it. But in speaking to a group such as you, I think some general advice is okay. I never spent any time planning my career. I always assumed that if I worked hard to provide, valued, progression would come. My father's advice on this was simple. He told me that when I came home at night, I should always be able to say I gave my employer more than they paid for. That seems to have worked for me. There are 3 factors to consider in determining what a good job is. The first is learning. The second is having fun. And the last is money. If you were learning most days, and if you were having fun, you have a good job. Life is too short not to enjoy your work. In my very first economics class at McMaster, the prof said that to understand economics, you needed to believe that more money is better than less. I was good with that. But I have found that if the first 2 factors that I mentioned are there in your job, the money will follow. Lastly, a career is one aspect of a happy life, but only one aspect. It is trite to say, but your health and your family are your first responsibilities. And when your career ends, they will be all you have. So make sure you make the appropriate investments in them too. Thank you for listening. I wish you all happy and successful lives.
Congratulations, Dr. Douglas. I would now like to welcome Dr. David Farrar, President and Vice Chancellor, to the podium to present the graduates to our Chancellor for admission to their degrees.
Will the graduands please stand? This is the best part of the ceremony. They turn the lights up and we get to see you all at the moment that you graduate. Madam Chancellor, on behalf of McMaster University Senate, I present to you these candidates and those in absentia in order that you may confer the appropriate degrees upon them, and I bear witness that they are worthy and suitable.
Graduands, by my authority and that of the McMaster University Senate, I have the great pleasure to admit those before me today and those in absentia to their individual degrees at McMaster University with all the rights and privileges pertaining to those degrees. My sincere congratulations to you all. Please be seated.
Graduates, I would now ask each of you to join me on stage so the Chancellor and I may welcome you to the McMaster community of scholars. I would be delighted to shake your hand or to bump fists or to acknowledge your accomplishments without touching. Our Chancellor will acknowledge your accomplishments without touching. Congratulations.
Honoured guests, so that each graduate's name may be heard, it would be appreciated if during the presentation of the graduates, you would hold your collective applause to the end of each degree category. Thank you. Madam Chancellor, May I present to you the following graduates of the degree Honours Bachelor of Commerce. Karen Abdelmessi. Alisa Ada Antonetta Accetti. Aditya Advani. Aaron Mohammed Ahmed. Labiba Ahmed. Mohammed Raza Ahmed. Lubna Al-Omari. Timi Favor Aledesua. Lian Alkukan. Oscar James Andrzejczuk. Alexei Nicholas Autencio. Mahad Awais. Faizan Azam. Celine Taylor Balgoban. Manjot Kaur Bansal. Pravjit Basra. Avneet Basi. Nusrat Jahan Begum. Joshua Behan. Aviva Badwaj. Dhruv Jairam Basin. John Thomas Bishop Dove. Himanshu Vibat Busanot. Gabriela Ivana Botskai. Brandon James Oren Bond. Kelly Brink. Robert Cole Brown. Evan Bryan. Ashif Bukatula. Lei Yi Tsai. Miao Tsai. Jonathan Rocco Caivano. William Anthony George Kassar. Ryan Caulfeld. Maureen Jafshanu. Lin Chai. Athena Chan. Sari Chan Sum Yi. Kirishan Chandran. Sahman Chatta. Riva Chowdhury. Jashi Chen. Lumin Chen. Shu Chen. Tse Tung Cheong. Amelia Yerim Choi. Kashfi Vishal Chotal. Daniel Chow. Ethan Nicholas Chow. Sahib Jot Chudi. Adam Joseph Ciccolini. Johannes Nicholas Tsilius. Kirsten Grace Clark. Tegan Paul Martins Clark. Laura Cornelio Collier. Megan Elizabeth Komlektia. Ryan Kevin Conklin Brick. Samuel Seymour Coons. Mario Angelo Codiano. Jake Michael Corvesi. Lauren Suzanne Cote. Roman Mikhail Chupiel. Chengui Dai. Kanishka Dalwadi. Smriti Anna Daniel. Christian Davis. Paige Leanne Davis. Michael David Della Valle. Luke De Laurenzis. Sawyer Graham Demaray. Lufpreet Daliwal. Dylan Thomas DiFabio. Nicole Susan Eddy. Adam Asarifi. Malak Mohammed El Barougi. Jonathan Elder. Salma Sharif Mohammed El Mada. Eden Priyanka Emmanuel. Alexandro Omar Estrada Polo. Robert Paul Faber. Catherine Ga Yin Fan. Rebecca Fang. Reda Farouk. Bennett Ferreira. Marisa Ficaro. Maxwell Mark Forbes. Barman Farouz Anfar. Francesco Fortino. Caroline Frankiewicz. Tian Fu. Tavia Mackenzie Gowns. Ava Mariana Gajewski. Gao Zheng Yuan. Beza Getachew. Lauren Elizabeth Gifford. Savraj Gill. Taeyun Gim. Yuk Lam Go. Avery Grover. Peng Fei Gu. Xi Ming Gu. Cassandra Gubekian. Cameron Charles Guest. Komal Gulati. Aikun Guo. Jia Guo. Benjamin Hendrik Rhythm Hagedorn. Noah James Holman. Jainsele Choi Ham. Musa Bilal Hamadi. Benjamin Titsa Hamilton. Shui Chi Hao. Yahui Hao. Justin Peter Harmonescu. Justin Lee Hicks. Connor Kenneth Hill. Brandon Ho. Ethan Joseph Hope. Rachel Howe. Chan Jiao Huang. Jackie Janet Hutchison. Hassan Imran. Andrew Ionescu. Sadia Islam. Tala Vahitova. Harish Jivaraja. Alan Jia. Luoxing Zhang. Shan Jiang. Vishal Joshi. Tariq Saeed Georgi. AJ Kamalanathan. Aryan Kamat. Ali Karimji. Krish Kashyap. Tirath Kaur. Nur Mohammed Qasim. Bethel Binyam Keflu. Bilal Ziad Khalil Khalil. Furkan Khan. Mahir Khan. Kyla Kifumbi. Zachary Richard Kirk. Juliana Sarah Kwong. Dylan Gayan Lai. Tina Lam. Stephen Lan. Dominic Laskowski. Benjamin Michael Stanley Laxton. Denise Lee. Nguyen Nhi Nhi Lie. Nicholas Lee. Ariana Leon. Diego Alejandro Leon Torres. Ton Leung. Bohao Lee. Hai Yo Lee. Jingting Lee. Sirui Lee. Rachel Xiang Lee. Xinli Lee. Zhengxi Li. Jie Lian. Alexander Lin. Benson Lin. Wenjun Lin. Zeshuan Lin. Sonna Linson. Joseph Alfredo Campitelli Lisi. Tongyu Liu. Kate Liu. Xinyi Liu. Yuan Yu Liu. Arsalan Navid Lodi. Michael Anthony Long. Dao Ming Lu. Alexandra Lunt. Joanne Luong. Abraham Mahn. Brett Davis MacDonald. Danielle Lennon McDougall. Evan James Henry McGowan. Darren Ma. Aryaman Maheshwari. Patrick James Maloney. Hannah Raquel Maman. Robert Ennio Manichia. Marisa Manichin. Olivia Catherine Manning. Christian Marangoni. Michael Howard Marshall. Mario Andres Martinez Lubert. Helen Christina Matsialko. Zachary McFarlane. Justina Megali. Tanvi Mehta. James Meltzer. Natalie Metzing. Jishi Miao. Yuliana Milievskaya. Ethan Lloyd Allen Miller. March Juriel Molina. Alisa Jamie Mondero. Michael Montagnesi. Connor Malin Moore. Megan Eureka Moore. Yusuf Elithi. William John Lawrence Alexander Mott. Cyril Mfofo. Madhumita Nagolesan. Xinyao Nan. Zoya Narain. Favor Fomanyu Nga. Rachel Noonan. Kaelan Matthew Moore Naronya. Lindsay Hannah Marie Naronya. Lachlan Anthony O'Hara. Osarum Wense Eric Ogbomo. Sarah Mahmoud Olechi. Andrew James Oleshinsky. Hussein Omar Kayed. Nicole Pachkovsky. Rajan Singh Pahal. Kewan Panahande. Daniel Gabriel Panichia. Dominic Papalia. Krupa Patel. Namira Pathan. Jekai Peng. Nicholas Robert Petrungaro. Kamanjeet Pangura. David William Hardy Phillips. Larissa Pichotsky. Alexander Pidzametsky. Kirsten Adora Plummer. Angela Lucia Punikvar. Ryan William Pope. Nithisha Prakash. Thurka Prema Kumar. Daniel Christian Pulsune. Sonal Puri. Sitting Xiang. Junjie Xu. Rajon Rabe. Brendelin Rajkumar. Nicholas Raposo. Robert William Reed. Evan Paul Riddles. Henry Rivas. Qasim Mehdi Rizvi. Brooklyn Kaylee Roach. William James Robertson Crossland. Matthew Dwayne Rosenberg. Arun Sabawal. Abdullah Sagir. Neil Saha. Tabitha Sampson. Vanessa Grace Santamaria. Antonio Sarno Leoto. Saina Saxena. Stephanie May Schuler. Matthew Scordino. Jasin Singh Sekon. Sajithan Selvakumar. Isabella Alessia Serafim. Pascal Serentino. Yahia Ahmed Shawari. Mark Joseph Shannon. Hansi Shu, Miranda Shi, Richard Junho Shin, Nabia Siddiqui, Abhirami Shiva Kumar, Madison Smith, Miao Song, Aidan Michael Sprickerhoff, Emily Christina Stasiuk, Caitlin Claire Stiller, Willow Beach Stott, Sebastian Stricker Hansen, Stephanie Tabakos, Abir Tariq, Amina Tour, Alina Usuba, Audrey Lynn van den Enden, Chandra Lee Amon Velo, Cole Walker, Boyu Wang, Chen Wang, Jai Wang, Wenshuan Wang, Zhao Yuan Wang, Amna Wasim, Kiran Wasim, Vanessa Webb, Jamie Fiona White, Stephanie Wilson, Choi Man Wong, Winette Wong, Fei Yi Wu, Shinjie Stella Wu, Zhou Hang Wu, Hao Xuan Shu, Rongchen Shu, Yihan Shu, Jiahui Xue, Emily Yang, Michelle Betty Yang, Xinyi Yang, Yilong Yang, Yushan Yang, Huishe Yu, Mingheng Yu, Xingrong Yi, Norris Yim, Noel Young, Victoria Roslyn Young, Jingnan Yu, Yui Zakarchuk, Jawud Elham Zaman, Yiwei Zeng, Song Jiang, Erong Jiang, Hao Yuan Jiang, Meng Tong Jiang, Shilin Zhang. Xiaozong Zhang. Siyun Zhang. Xinyu Zhang. Yinran Zhang. Yue Ashley Zhang. Jirui Zhang. She George Zhao. Jingtong Zhao. Lia Zhao. Anxi Zhu. Bohoi Zhu. Wei Feng Zhu. Yu Chen Zhu. Zixuan Zhu. Nisa Fadi Zibde. Judy Zabedi. Madam Chancellor, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Bachelor of Commerce. Christian Albarelli. We're done.
Let's give another round of applause for our graduates. Woo! I would now like to introduce Ms. Laura Coelho, a graduate of the degree Honors, Bachelor of Commerce, who will be delivering the valedictory address.
Good morning, Chancellor Smith, President and Vice Chancellor Dr. Farrar, Dean Hassanin, Provost Dr. Tai, family, friends, and graduating class. Think back and picture your first day at DeGroote. You may have been cheered on by green suits, or maybe you were confused trying to figure out your commute to school for the first time. That version of you, one eager and thrilled to begin university, is so proud of you here today. Here you are, wiser, 1 degree fuller, and with enough group project experience you can conquer any conflict. Today we celebrate each of us for being one step closer to the person we hoped to be when we were younger. My name is Laura Coelho, and I'm an artist entrepreneur. I'm so honored to be representing the class of 2023 and hopefully give you the assurance that you're going to be okay from here. One of my favorite quotes from Dr. Teal McAteer that she learned from her father is that we often focus on counting down the days that we forget to make the days count. Let that sink in and realize how quickly time flies by. It is so important to appreciate the current moment as it is and to give yourselves more credit as you are today. Now, as you enter into the next chapter of your life, keep this in mind. Whether you're pursuing further education, starting a full-time job, or taking some well-deserved time off, appreciate the moment as it is and realize that there is no need to rush. Not everything is going to work out the way that you plan it to. And that's okay, because the best is yet to come. The journey is the most rewarding part, so there's no need to rush. As Taylor Swift said at her own graduation, the scary news is you're on your own now. But the cool news is you're on your own now. Now you can enjoy the journey as it is, full of faults, mistakes, and uncertainty. But it will also be full of adventure, success, and joy. You now have the freedom to choose where you go from here, and you can embrace the future. If you're worried about how you're going to do it all, think back to how worried you were for your first midterm, first job interview, or having to meet new people that eventually became your closest friends. Acknowledge how much you have grown since that first day of school, and give yourself the peace in knowing that you will continue to thrive as you experience change. Listen, if you were able to endure in-person and online school during unprecedented times, rest assured that you will be fine from here on out. Now, think back to the last 4 years and realize how much change we have endured. It was not easy, and first-year calculus is still the hardest class after all of these years. If there's one thing that I've learned, it's that you cannot give up on yourself. Keep trying, and when things get difficult, learn that it's okay to ask for help and lean on others. Speaking of help, along this journey, we must thank the faculty, staff, and Student Experience Office for investing in our growth in the classroom and beyond. Thank you to them for helping students navigate the program and supporting us through difficult times. Without them, we wouldn't be able to say that we're proficient in SWOT analysis and STAR statements, amongst many other valuable skills. Thank you to them for creating the community that so many of us chose to group for. I hope to come back and participate as an alumni in future, and I hope you all do too. It also gives us an excuse to check out that fancy new business building. Additionally, thank you to our support systems, mentors, friends, and family for helping us get here today. Whether you're here celebrating with us in person or watching from afar, know how much we appreciate you helping us get this far. On a personal note, my family moved to Canada from Brazil for the better opportunity of life and for the opportunity to go to universities such as McMaster. Whichever career path we chose, my parents were willing to support my brother and I and lift us up along the way. Words cannot express what I owe it to them for helping us get here, and I really appreciate it. So, obrigada por tudo. Lastly, congratulations to each of you on this incredible accomplishment. And thank you for making DeGroot feel like home beyond the walls of DSB. Now, as our university eras come to a close, we can think back on the countless hours we spent in Innes Library, networking at case competitions and conferences, and grabbing a late-night snack at Pink's beside campus. Here's to all the Friday nights we spent studying for Saturday midterms. They've finally paid off. And remember that the best is yet to come, and each day is invaluable. So don't forget to make today count.
Thank you, Laura. I would now like to draw your attention to the screen, which will feature a message from the McMaster Alumni Association.
Hello, I'm Kareem El-Imam. I graduated from McMaster in 2006 with a Bachelor's of Science. I'm the current president of the McMaster Alumni Association. In 1894, at the end of our university's first convocation, there were 16 McMaster alumni. Today, you join a family of more than 229,000 alumni in 144 countries. All of us have back memories, just like you do. We remember our classes and clubs, our labs and sports. We look back on friends and challenges, on Mac's places, and people, and we know that we share connections with thousands of other Mac grads. The McMaster Alumni Association's job is to give all of us, including you, pathways to connect and engage with our fellow grads and our alma mater. We can help you grow professionally, learn from fellow alumni, and take care of everything from insurance to real estate to financial services and so much more. Today is about you and your graduation, but when you're ready, your Alumni Association will be here. Until then, congratulations and welcome to the MAC Alumni family.
I would now like to invite our President and Vice Chancellor, Dr. David Farrar, back to the podium to deliver his President's Address.
Chancellor Smith, distinguished guests, award winners, faculty, members of the McMaster community, members of the McMaster graduating class of 2023, friends and family. It is good to see you here today in person. The global pandemic we've faced in the last few years has reminded us how fragile our lives really are and how much we need to be together. Members of the graduating class, one of the great privileges of my role as president is to speak to you on the occasion of your convocation, to offer you congratulations on behalf of the university, and to tell you how proud we are of you. How proud I am of you. You have had a university experience like no other class. When you started at McMaster, very few people knew what a coronavirus was. Almost no one had used Zoom or Teams for meetings or classes. You may have taken an online course or two, but not an entire semester. And even when you were able to return to the learning environment in person, everything had changed. We are back in person full-time, but since you began your program, we've lived through a global pandemic. We've witnessed scientists around the world race to find new vaccines. We've watched policymakers make difficult decisions about health care, and we've experienced a lifetime of learning in a few short years. We're back, but everything has changed. We're now more acutely aware than ever of the possibilities of future pandemics. We face the indisputable evidence of climate change and its negative impacts. A war has been raging in Europe for over a year, a catastrophe most of us thought not possible. Disinformation threatens to overwhelm facts and reality, and artificial intelligence appears to be running away with outrunning our systems to manage it. Because the challenges seem so great, we need deliberate strategies to take on significant questions and make a difference. In the last couple of years, I've often thought about the insights from the psychologist Daniel Kahneman's book, Thinking Fast and Slow. Kahneman argues that our thinking and decision-making are subject to all kinds of biases, fallacies, and errors when we think fast. We give too much weight to the wrong things. We ignore or discard information that does not fit our point of view. We pay attention to things that happened recently and ignore events that occurred some time ago. Kahneman invites us to think about thinking, to pay attention to what and how we're thinking so that we can make better decisions. Thinking slow describes what happens during your university years. You spend time with people who are considered experts or knowledgeable in the area. You examine data. You consider different perspectives. You look at history. You seek out information from beyond your own bubble. You make time for conversations, for debate, to hear dozens of different viewpoints, interpretations, and theories. You change your mind, or you develop a more complex understanding of difficult issues, to look for truth in unexpected places. The reality is, every day we use a combination of both types of thinking. We don't have the luxury of thinking slow about every decision in every part of our day. So we identify those big questions where slow, deliberate, analytical thinking is required. During the first few years of the pandemic, we were required to make decisions very quickly. Do we close the university to in-person learning? Do we wear masks in public? Who should get vaccinated? At McMaster, we had the benefit of world-class researchers and thinkers who had been working on these kinds of issues for years, and that made our fast decision-making easier. Undoubtedly, the last few years have given you the opportunity to reflect on what really matters and what your next steps will be. Maybe your passion will be to address global warming or to find a new source of energy, or maybe it will be about inequity or social justice, or to find ways to make technology work for the public good, or perhaps you'll be part of a startup, or develop your own business innovation. But given the pace of change, it might involve a career or a project that no one has yet imagined. How do you prepare for that? You look back at your years at McMaster, and I hope you'll see the answer. You prepare by being curious, by being ambitious, ethical, and determined, by challenging assumptions and by focusing on facts, by making courageous choices and by sometimes giving yourself the time to think slow. Whatever your area of study, your McMaster education has equipped you with the tools to solve critical problems and to make a significant positive impact on our community. I am confident that you will take the knowledge, experiences, and insights from the last few years, and from that, you'll create a world worth having. And finally, when you receive your diploma from McMaster, you'll note there's only one name on it, yours. But I suspect there are many people in your life who've helped you get to this day of your graduation. Family members, friends, teachers, and mentors who have supported you, inspired you, and cheered you on. I hope you'll take some time to thank those people in your life who have helped you get to here. The ending of your studies and the granting of your degree may feel as though you're crossing a finish line, but you're actually just beginning. And I wish you the very best on your journey.
Thank you, Dr. Farrar. May I invite our Chancellor, Ms. Santi Smith, back to the podium to deliver her closing remarks.
Yoyanale, congratulations to the class of 2023. Yoyanale in Gaingeha means well done or good job. And I thought we could all shout it out to everyone in the hall. And you can repeat after me. We'll start with the sounds. Yo. Yo. Yan. Yan. Erle. Yo yanale. One more time. Yo yanale. And like you mean it. Yo yanale. Good job. As a McMaster alumna, I'm looking forward to seeing where you all go from here and the next part of your journeys. Laura and Dr. Douglas, congratulations on all of your accomplishments. and Dr. Douglas for sharing your words with us to inspire us in our journeys. As Karim eloquently said on the video, you are now graduates and members of the McMaster Alumni family. Dr. Farrar, you've given us a lot to think about, and I know I will take those words of wisdom with me, and graduates, please take those words with you as you go. Best wishes to you all. Now in closing, I have a few final announcements. A reception will be held for graduates and their guests at the Wentworth Room B and C in the Convention Center immediately following the ceremony. And finally, I would ask that you please remain standing at your seats until the academic procession and the graduates have left the hall. Please now join in the singing of the national anthem, and after the singing of the anthem, this convocation stands adjourned. Yahweh.